BB851, turn right, heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
For the Boeing 747 with British Airways, it's been an icon of the skies, and I'd argue a combination that helped me get into aviation, thanks to it being my mother's favourite. Yesterday, however, it became the latest victim in this long, agonising global pandemic, with British Airways announcing it would be saying goodbye to all remaining 747s with immediate effect, meaning they'll likely never fly again and will depart years earlier than first expected. It also means that the 3 retro liveries the aircraft sports will also be said goodbye to. This comes literally only a year after the retro liveries were indeed applied. A spokesperson said, "It is unlikely our magnificent Queen of the Skies will ever operate commercial services for British Airways again due to the downturn in travel caused by the COVID-19 global pandemic. This is really only the beginning of major restructures being put into place not only at British Airways, but throughout the IAG group. This being one of the biggest to date. However, we also saw Iberia pack up their A340 operations not that long ago." The Boeing 747s with British Airways were originally expected to depart the carrier in 2024. However, they've been now brought forward some 4 years to the drop-off in travel demand, like what the spokesperson said, and ultimately also due to the efficiency of the Boeing 747 nowadays, in comparison to, say, their A350-1000, a twin jet for the future. The decision means that in the exact same day, Qantas also said goodbye to their final 747 with a special joyride in Australia. Also, British Airways announced, as we know, that they'd be retiring their own. The 747 first joined up with BOAC in the 1970s and continued flying for decades to come. Now, before the airline announced it would be removing the type from its fleet, it was the biggest remaining operator for the Boeing 747-400s. For me, the quad jets really had almost a quad jet team, if you will. In that team, I always saw KLM, Qantas, Lufthansa, and finally British Airways leading the way for the 747, when not as many airlines are flying the type. However, now, of course, 3 of those carriers no longer fly the type. And as we know, Lufthansa has already made the necessary changes to their operations. The departure of the Boeing 747 has also brought forward the inevitable, which is British Airways moving towards fuel-efficient twin-engine jets, like that of the Boeing 787 and A350 for their operations. In addition, they plan on welcoming in the Boeing 777X. The decision to move to more fuel-efficient aircraft means they can hopefully achieve a major goal of net zero carbon emissions by 2050. That's in 30 years now. Unfortunately, I was never able to fly on the British Airways 747. This is due to their BA100 special flights being cancelled. But if you were able to fly on the jet, do feel free to leave your best memories, or any memory for that matter, in the comments below, as a way to really remember the aircraft with the airline going forward. Thank you very much for the continued support. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy, and I will see you all in the next video.